Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 754. I'm your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Connor Smith?
Hello.
What's up, James?
Hey.
All right, so we got. What do you got, Chris? Basically.
All right, so let's start off with the small news, I guess, and we'll get to the bigger news. Never-Ending Story is coming back to theaters on September 4th and 7th. So if you like Never-Ending Story, you can go see it on the big screen again.
Now they're making a reboot of her too.
That doesn't stay here.
Doesn't say it? All right.
No.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to see how it does. Sort of like Independence Day when they re-released it a couple of years before Resurgence came out, to see if there's a demand for it, possibly. I think that's a test, because we did hear rumblings about a reboot. So expect it 2020 or something like that, probably. What else you got about Splash stuff?
Yeah, so this is kind of weird. I heard about this, but to tell you the truth,
You don't want to hear about it.
I don't really think many people care, because this is another one of these gender swap things. But I guess they're making a Splash reboot with Channing Tatum in the lead.
And the girl was who? Jilly.
Yeah, Jillian Bell.
Okay.
This sounds like a flop to me.
I would just not looking forward to it. You're not looking forward to it. Anybody looking forward to it? Not really. Let's get to the alien news.
Yeah.
I had to cover it, guys. Sorry. All right, alien news.
Okay. So what was the good news here is that Michael Biehn, I probably said his name wrong, but he's convinced that Alien 5 is going to happen with Neil Blomkamp. So that's good news. I want to see this happen. I think
supposedly,
a lot of people do.
Sigourney Weaver's Ripley wakes up with an adult Newt, and all Alien 3 and 4 was a dream. And then they start, boom, aliens all over again, basically. But she's going to get a fitting end this time. Not a suicide end, but a proper ending, passing the torch, possibly.
Yeah, he also said that he sees Jennifer Lawrence possibly playing a 26 or 12 or 27-year-old Newt.
Mm-hmm.
That's not confirmed, but he says that he could see her playing that role.
Right. I mean, she's in a lot of things, but I wouldn't mind her seeing it. I would probably rather the one from the Divergent series, Shailene Woodley or something like that, I think her name was. Maybe she could, too. Because isn't Jennifer Lawrence like in the 30s now? How old is Jennifer Lawrence?
I don't even know, to tell you the truth.
I don't know. James, you know how old she is?
Oh.
Jennifer Lawrence?
No,
I'll have a look now.
Still in her 20s? Yeah? Alright. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Okay.
She's 25.
Oh, is she? Alright, so she's 25. Okay. So then maybe she will be new. There you go. I'm looking forward to that, because I think that will blow out the other Alien movie, Covenant, I think. Because everybody's interested in Ripley. So I think that will really do well. And that will probably change the dynamic with things, to tell you the truth. So, all right. Was there any other news, Chris? There was that Batman thing.
Yeah, just something short. I guess this fall we're going to be seeing a storyline where Batman, I guess, puts together his own version of the Suicide Squad with villains from his rogue gallery.
That's stupid, first of all.
I mean, I don't think it's
I don't
bad.
really think he would ever do that, but...
Under the right circumstances, I think he would.
Yeah.
I think he has before, too, so I don't think that this is
really
way out there. It depends on how they handle it.
Right. Let's talk about Suicide Squad. So, Connor, why don't you go say what you have to say about that?
I was just going to talk about critics, because, as per usual, the movie's come out, the third DC EU movie, and well, it's not come out yet, but it's been pre-screened for critics and people who are lucky enough to see it. So on IMDb, I'll just get it up now.
Okay.
I think when I checked before, it had a solid rating of 9. I think it's on like 8.9 now. I may be shocked. It's got an 8.7, which is really good. It's 8.7 out of 10. But however, Rotten Tomatoes seem to have given it a really low score. I think last I checked, it was 33, which is, well, pretty usual for Rotten Tomatoes because it seems that they're a bit corrupt. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a big DC fan, but they do seem a bit corrupt because they'll rate some movies really good that are terrible, like Sharknado, and then
I hate that. But okay, yeah.
so yeah, they'll give that like 89, 99 out of 100 for critic reviews, but fan reviews it's like 23. So with Batman vs Superman, for instance, critic reviews were as low as 33 again. Critic reviews were like 60 or 70. So you can see a trend in critics clearly swaying to one side. Now that may be something bold to say, but it seems that way, and I'm not going to lie, because it was projected for Civil War for them to get 100 on both sides. I'm not sure what Civil War is now, but I can personally say that I wasn't impressed with Civil War.
It was good.
Civil War. I thought it was great, but I wasn't.
I hated Batman vs Superman.
I mean, I wasn't overly impressed with Civil War. I did, not so much as to love it. I really liked it. I liked Spider-Man, but I felt like they built up to the what was it called? The airport scene a bit too much, and it didn't really last as long with it. It was good though, but critic reviews for Suicide Squad completely different from fan reviews as usual.
I don't agree, because I don't remember too many movies where they were totally off base. Were you, Chris? I mean, do you think there was a problem with the
Well,
rating?
no, I see where he's coming from, because if you look on Rotten Tomatoes, there's a large... I mean, they have every Marvel movie on there,
right,
and none of them have bad ratings. Even ones that I don't like Iron Man 3, have huge, very positive ratings. I personally, I don't know if there's anything going on behind the scenes, but both of these sites, they do have, a large part of them do rely on what fans see. So it could be that maybe the Marvel fans flock to Rotten Tomatoes and the other ones flock. I personally don't like either site, Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb, because they can be edited and they can be swayed very easily. But I understand why people like them. I go to them when I when I want to see how a certain movie's doing. But I use other review sites that I like better. But
I gotta say that even though I'm aware of Rotten Tomatoes, I never use them, and I never go by what they say. So
I don't really
exist. I know they exist, but I don't really say, "Oh man, I can't wait to see what Rotten Tomatoes gives it." I never really look. The only time I ever hear of it is when you guys talk about it. So I'm like, all right, whatever.
Now, I know I sound a bit ridiculous with that statement of them being corrupt and whatnot, like some sort of conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying that it seems like it's the two over the top.
I'm a Marvel fan, and the fact that they like every single Marvel fan, without question, I kind of find that as
it's like Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think that's got good reviews on there. It was an okay movie. Let's just say that. But the thing is, the Suicide Squad. It seems like DC have really learnt from their mistakes, and David Ayer is a very respectable director, and I think he's great.
Well, not until he said F Marvel.
Did he?
He said F Marvel yesterday.
Did it?
Yeah, he had to apologize about it today, or he wanted to.
I'm sure it was all in satire. Most of them. I don't think they'd say that.
Dude, he said it on TV. He says, right when he's about he's not saying, let's go Suicide Squad, whatever. He's like, fuck Marvel! And it was like, oh. It's like, and then he apologized later. Dude, don't do that. That was just like not cool. Or not
See, with things like that, you can't tell if they're being sarcastic or not. See,
that was Suicide Squad for his career. basically, because if this thing tanked, they're not going to ask them to do a movie. So, you know, you don't burn your bridges, basically.
I think it'll get a very
Listen, we're
good.
already going. We're already going. I was looking forward to see it. Joe had a Suicide Squad birthday cake for crying out loud. We're going. That's it.
It's going to get a very good review from the UK, I can tell you that, because most of my friends list, even people who aren't DC fans, are really like looking forward to it. Like, I know one friend, he used to comment on like mine and other people's posts when we'd share filming pictures from the Suicide Squad last year. Now he's seen the trailers.
Right.
He's really looking forward to the movie. And I was talking to him. He's like, the trailers. Now I think we had a good one. Then the one where they did Queen, the Bohemian Rhapsody, wasn't as good. And then the latest one was really good. And he said that engaged him more than other trailers, like the Batman vs Superman trailer.
Mm.
So it seems like they learned from their mistakes with trailers. I'm hoping it does look like a brilliant film.
I liked all the Suicide Squad trailers. I did not like any of them.
It's not like I didn't like the.
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't like the Bohemian Rhapsody one. I just don't think it was up to standards with the others.
The Ghostbusters one, I must say, with pure hatred, I hated the trailer. I think everybody did.
I've not seen the movie yet. I'm not in a rush to see it. If I'll be truly honest.
I'm talking about the trailer, the first ever trailer. It's pretty safe to assume that everybody hated the trailer because it's like the dislikes was like millions or whatever, right, Chris, or something like that.
It was. I think it's the most disliked trailer. I mean, I think they had to cancel out the like and dislike ratio.
Yeah,
because
the most disliked.
So bad.
The most disliked trailer out there is the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare trailer, I think, but.
No, I meant for like movie
purposes.
Yeah.
That's the crap one that they're doing, that they're not listening to fans and they're doing their own shit.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Oh, Call of Duty's not been the same since.
And Battlefield is going back to with Call of Duty should be. All right.
Yeah, Battlefield's great. I can't wait for that. But we're not talking about video games.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying that in like a bad way. I'm just saying I just don't want to go off track like sometimes we do. But yeah, the film, I'm going to see it on Friday with a few friends, and if you do a show on Friday and you see it on Friday, I'll definitely be willing to review it.
I definitely am not seeing it on Friday. We're seeing it on Saturday.
Okay.
I have to work. So by the time I get home from work, it'll be 9 o'clock at night, and I'm too tired to go see the movie and enjoy it. I want to enjoy it, so we're gonna go. We already got our gift thing. We're gonna go see it Saturday. So we're
okay, cool. I'm looking forward to coming on. If you'll.
You're welcome on. Absolutely.
Nice. But I do think that it looks good. Many other people do. I think it's just the case of critics versus fans again.
Right.
To be truly honest. And it's with Ghostbusters. I'll have a look now about the ratings that it got. Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we were getting heat for that. Well, I was getting heat mostly for the Ghostbusters day.
It got a 5.4 out of 10. Well, it's getting that. It's not finished yet.
Right.
Saying that Suicide Squad's not finished yet.
The Ghostbusters number is not going to finish until September because it releases in France August 24th. So,
okay.
You know, we will not get it. And Star Trek Beyond, we will not get a definitive number from Star Trek Beyond until the first week of November because, unlike the other Star Trek movies, they're waiting to release it later on overseas, mostly. So that's going to have again, we're not going to have an accurate number until November, but we do have an accurate number as of today for Ghostbusters, which I already talked about on my video, but I'm going to do it again. And right now, as it stands, the numbers for worldwide are 159,587,152.
See, I'm not sure if Ghostbusters is still in cinemas because it came out on the 11th for us.
It's still in cinemas because it had generated yesterday 1,384,547. Usually when it's phasing out, it makes thousands. It's making millions still. And I'm going to predict the numbers for today. So today's numbers, I predict that it's going to be 1,000,005. Wednesday's numbers, I predict is going to be, I would say 800,000. Thursday's 800,000. Friday, 1.5 million. Saturday, 1 million, and Sunday, 1 million. That's what I'm going to predict for now. That's not counting overseas, which I do feel we're going to get a 100 million jump, I think. Maybe 50 million. No, yeah, you know what? Between 50 and 100 million jump, because the overseas have not changed in, like, I think over a week, Chris, or more. It's almost as if it's not making any money, but it's not released everywhere. So I don't think we're getting the numbers very late for Ghostbusters. So
yeah, if you these are the for Ghostbusters, and it looks like it's going out on the 11th.
right.
So I'm not
Right,
sure
that's-
about that.
Yeah, we got thousands upon thousands of theaters that are carrying it. So I mean, no, it's carried a lot less theaters, but it's still, I think it's 900 theaters less, but still thousands of theaters that are carrying Ghostbusters. So
Okay.
yeah.
So,
There was Secret Life of Pets is getting a sequel. By the way, that's the movie that beat Ghostbusters. That'll be out in 2018.
what's that?
Secret Life of Pets is getting a sequel. That's the movie that beat Ghostbusters. That's an animated movie that's going to come out in 2018.
Okay,
So,
sounds good.
yeah, I mean, I'm not really into animated that much, but, you know. Chris, was there anything else we were going to talk about? What about Rogue
not really,
One?
nothing serious.
Anything with the reshoots?
For what?
Rogue One?
I don't actually know what they're doing with the reshoots right now. I think they're doing them now, but they might be close to finishing. I'm not sure though.
Did you hear that they've completely CGI animated Peter Cushing for the movie?
Did they?
Yeah, for Grand Moff Tarkin, because they wanted him to be in it. So they've used like the latest technology, they've said, for it. And Vader's in it. James Earl Jones is supposed to be supplying the voiceover, but he's not listed for the film, which is strange. I don't think they get
want to
anyone
surprise
else.
everybody. They want to surprise everybody. They're just not mentioning his name. That's all.
Well, he was in the trailer that they never released that had the leak online. Vader was in the trailer. Yeah.
Was he? Where can I
Yes.
find
Boy.
that?
Oh wow.
You might be able to find it. It was really bad quality, but I can just say you just need good audio. I think because you can hear the iconic Vader breathing. So I think that's all you really need to hear. From what I saw, you can actually see him in the trailer, and that was officially from Celebration.
I'll have a look for that. I won't play on here because of copyright, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a look for that later. But
If anything, you can definitely find a description of it because there are accurate descriptions of it online.
Right.
yeah, he's described to be in it sparingly, and the few scenes that he's in are described as brutal.
Yep.
And the movie ends 10 minutes before A New Hope. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And they casted Han Solo. I'm not sure if you've seen.
Yeah, we saw that too.
Yeah, Ironrank, or however he says his last name.
Yeah.
I'll have a look. But
All right, I think
Ironrank.
we're gonna go right into the real Whovians because I wanted
Okay.
to show those pictures. All right. So thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.
bye.